Hello and welcome to IFL's Crafternoon on Facebook. Today we're going to be making some spooky bottles. For this project you will need glass bottles, Mod Podge, crayons or tapered candle, a lighter, a foam brush, scissors, and labels. Find the link to the ones I used in the information box below. Let's get started. First we're going to want to cut out all of the labels to decide which one we're going to use. Then on a clean bottle, this one I've already removed the label, I'm going to add the label by just putting a thin layer of Mod Podge on the back of my printed label, and I just printed these on my home printer on a cardstock, but you could use just regular paper. I chose the brownish color because I thought that went well with my bottle. And then I'm just going to place the label onto my bottle so that it's centered and straight, and just push down on that a little bit, and then we're going to take that Mod Podge and we're going to put a layer of Mod Podge over top of the label onto the bottle. When this dries, you're not really going to see it on the bottle, but if you do, you can scratch it off if you don't want it there. But this is just going to help the label stay stuck to the bottle. So like I said, just a nice thin layer of Mod Podge across the whole label. Then you're going to give your bottle a little bit of time to let the Mod Podge dry before we move on to our next step. Next we're going to fill our bottles, and since mine is Cobweb Stew, I'm going to go ahead and just take some Halloween cobweb decoration and just push it down into the bottle. And you can put whatever you want in your bottles. In the other bottle that I made, I used a hand soap with some food coloring in it because it was a clear bottle to make it a nice blue shimmering looking potion. For this one, I'm going to go ahead and use those cobwebs, and then I'm going to use a little bit of water just to give it the liquid that we need. So I'm just going to fill the bottle the rest of the way up with water and add some more cobwebs to make it look like a cobweb stew. Going to put a cork in the top to seal it. Then I'm going to place this onto some paper towels, or if you have a tablecloth, you just want to make sure you have something underneath there because you don't want your wax to drip onto your table. And I'm just going to take my lighter and hold it over the crayon until it starts to melt. And because my cork went down in my bottle a little bit, I'm going to fill that little reservoir up first, and then I'm going to hold the crayon over the edges so that it drips down over the sides of my bottle, making it look like it has a nice wax seal and makes it a little bit more spooky. have a spooky bottle to be part of your Halloween decorations. Show us your spooky bottles in the comments. Stay safe and see you next week on IFL's Crafternoon on Facebook.